Now listen, I started to read Atomic Habits. Here are the top 3 lessons I learned. First of all, let's find out what a habit is.
A habit is something like a practice or a regular routine, which you do subconsciously. Here is an example.
Cheeky little bicep flex. Then we brush our teeth. Then we apply the sunscreen. This has been a staple since I was born because I'm naturally ginger. Then we will get a scream from upstairs, that being my mum, telling me to hurry up for no reason whatsoever. After this routine, we move on and we get to work. Now let's start with lesson 1. You are what you repeat. First thing which I learnt is if you show up, you are almost 50% there. To get to this stage, I use strategies such as self-talk and mental rehearsal to get me gassed. What I mean by gassed, motivated. If you compliment yourself and give yourself loads of praise, you will feel good about yourself. This is exactly what I do. So like with self-talk, I'll be like, oh mate, you're gonna smash today, you're gonna do really, really well. Oh mate, you've been really, really good. Look at your biceps, they're huge. Or I will listen to some music which gets me amped up. Normally it's a bit of drill, normally it's a bit of rock and roll, you know, anything to do with a bit of gym music, it gets me amped. However, for you gym goers, do not touch pre-workout first thing in the morning if you want to start a new habit, because it just does not work. Now, James Clear presented a concept in this book called habit stacking. Now, habit stacking is pairing 2 habits together. One habit which is unattractive and one habit which is attractive. And an example of this is, say, going for a walk, which is a new habit, and then listening to music or listening to a podcast. Pairing these 2 things together will make it attractive because
at the end of the day, you are working towards your goal. You're still doing your walking, you're still doing your cardio, you're just making it more attractive. Here's another one. If you really wanted to lose weight, don't take your wallet with you when you go out. Just don't take it with you because you end up spending money. I just spent £9.30 and my goal is to save money. I've just spent it on some pizza and some crisps. What am I doing? Where I could have just had a meal with a friend at my house which fitted my macros correctly. I enjoyed myself because I didn't spend any money. I enjoyed time with my friends and I didn't go off my diet plan.
This using open foot properly.
No.
You see what I mean? Now moving on to lesson 2. Your environment matters.
Over here, you can see me working on my desktop. Look at the desk. Is it tidy or is it messy?
Absolutely not. A quick clear up and the mess has been removed. A healthy environment will lead to improved motivation. For example, using designated locations to do certain habits. This side of the sofa is for reading my books. This exact spot is where I eat my food. A habit stack which I'll use when eating food is that I'll place a vase of water right beside me. Look, this is helping me stick to my hydration goals. And no, it is not sad because I'm not using any fucks to argue my point. Finally, let's move on to lesson 3. To double think you're cautious.
One tip which James Clear mentioned in this book was that if you delay immediate reward, you are more likely to achieve your long-term goal. Say if my long-term goal was to save money, save X amount per month, I would love to know what actions you would take to achieve this goal. Let me know in the comments down below.
Lazzolo once said, "A genius is not born, but is educated and trained." And Victor Hugo said, "Hiding distractions will enable you to get things done." Please, just do not be this guy.